But our sheriff's badge, if that's not an excuse for leaving your name tag. You never know, you might forget your name. You might forget your name and they look down there for a minute.
They might lose this.
Oh, you moved
I got
up
my
in the
back,
world. At the zoo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this time I'd like to call to order the city council meeting for the city of Temple of April 1, 2019. If you will, please stand with us for the end of the bow with us, please. Dear God, in Jesus' name, we thank you for this day. Thank you for the beautiful sunshine outside. And thank you for this community. We pray for its citizens. Pray for those that are sick, that you give them healing. Those that are grieved, we pray you give them comfort. Pray you direct this council as we discuss and consider things for the betterment of our community and our citizens. We just thank you and praise you for our freedom. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would entertain a motion to approve the published agenda of this day's city council meeting as presented.
Make that motion.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, the same sign. That brings us to announcements. Mr. Osborne.
Two quick announcements. One, I just want to remind you that, of course, next Tuesday, April 9th at 6 p.m., we'll have a special call meeting agenda items will include consideration of approval of the city's first development code, the standards for new residential housing units. Because April the 16th is our deadline from EPD on the stormwater management plan, Howard Ray is working with George Scow and myself. Hopefully we will be in a position so we can come to you on the 16th. Would be nice to, on the 9th, would be nice to go ahead and be able to take action at that time, so we don't have to have another meeting by the 16th, and obviously we want to beat that deadline. We are looking at needing to do an agreement with EPD on what they have sent to us on some things regarding wastewater. Could be ready to do a recommendation on the Public Works Director, not sure. But please mark the calendar, 6 p.m. Tuesday, April the 9th. The other thing is on animal control. We had sent you a memo late last week. As you know, the County Commission is looking at an animal control ordinance. And I'm not sure exactly how it happened that they put it on their work session, and they had not yet obtained input from the cities that they, as they said they would. At any rate, talked with Commissioner Tommy Lee. The Board of Commissioners has postponed consideration of that for a month. This will give us time to have some discussion, coordinate maybe with other cities. Commissioner Lee said he'd be delighted to meet with us and anything that we wanted to provide to him. Final announcement, just want to remind you that coming up next weekend is our community cleanup, so we'll be spreading the word on that. That's all I have.
All right, thank you, sir. Next is public comments. Anyone present tonight from the public who would like to offer comments, please stand and we'll acknowledge you. And you can express your comments in 3 minutes or less. Okay, seeing nobody? All right, we'll go to the next. Entertain a motion for the approval of the minutes from March 4, 2019 regular meeting. Motion to approve the March 4 minutes.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. Minutes are approved. That brings us to new business. Item number 1, conduct a public hearing on a request for a subdividing of a 2.66 acre tract with R-1 residential zoning and being parcel ID T03-007-0045 in land lot 203, 6th district, with one new lot to be 1.66 acres and already with an address of 489 Rainy Road, and with the other new lot to be 1 acre and already with an address of 511 Rainy Road. Application by property owner Ronald Woody. So at this time, we will conduct a public hearing. Anyone present here who wants to offer comments in regard to this matter? Okay, seeing no one interested, hearing no one, we'll close the public hearing and move to item number 2, which is to approve a request for the subdividing of a 2.66 acre tract with R-1 residential zoning and being parcel ID T03-007-0045 in land lot 203, 6th district, with one new lot to be 1.66 acres and already with an address of 489 Rainy Road, and with the other new lot to be 1 acre and already with an address of 511 Rainy Road. Application by property owner Ronald Woody. I would entertain a motion to approve.
I make a motion that we approve that motion. What we just read.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. Item number 3, conduct a public hearing on a request for combining a two adjacent parcels with R-2 residential zoning into a single lot of 1.32 acres, with the current 0.94 acre lot being parcel ID TO2-008-0004 in the 6th District, and with an address of 1109 Old Bremen Road, and with the current 0.38 acre vacant lot on Wells Avenue being parcel ID TO2-008-0002 in the 6th District. Application by property owner Barbara Jean Cheek. Anyone present tonight who would like to give comment on that particular matter? Yes, ma'am.
Mayor Johnson, I'm Denise Brown, and we have an incorrect address printed here. It is 119 and not 1109.
Okay, thank you. 119 Old Bremen Road.
Correct.
Thank you. Anyone else here present want to speak to this particular matter? All right, seeing no one, we will close the public hearing, which will bring us to item 4, approve a request for the combining of two adjacent parcels with R2 residential zoning into a single lot of 1.32 acres, with the current 0.94 acre lot being parcel ID TO2-008-0004 in the 6th District, and with an address of 119 Old Bremen Road, with the current 0.38 acre vacant lot on Wells Avenue being parcel ID TO2-008-0002 in the 6th District. Application by property owner Barbara Jean Cheek. I entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to accept the planning commission's recommendation to approve.
I'll second it. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. Item number 5. Accept the 2017 audit of the City of Temple as prepared and presented by the CPA firm of Warren Avery. Ms. Bivens.
Yes, sir, as you know, they presented it to us the other night, and all we need to do is accept it so we can get it sent into the state, and Mr. Osborne has comments on this. So, Mr. Osborne.
As Ms. Bivens said, we did look at this the other night. I have confirmed with them again over the weekend that no changes from the draft in terms of the content and with fiscal data and then what's in the final copy. We have given you to put in your book a couple of things that had to be a part of what's to be submitted, as they had given you the other night, their findings, and they had 2 of those findings that would be part of the report, and we were required to do a response, and in your book you will see the city's response on each of those. Also, have included the required letter from our city attorney that has to be a part of the audit. Tonight, the mayor and I just signed, and our finance director will also sign a letter that we have to send every year. That will be a part of the audit. We will email that to them first thing in the morning. That's the only thing they're waiting for before they submit the audit to the state, along with verification that you have accepted the audit. So we expect that to go to the state tomorrow. So any questions on that? And after you do that, voter, I would like to make one other comment, Madam Chair.
All right, any more questions or comments? All right, Mr. Osborne, anything else to add?
Not before you vote.
Okay.
All right, this time we entertain a motion to accept the 2017 audit of the City of Temple as presented by the CPA firm of Warren Avery.
Make a motion, we accept the 2017 audit as presented and prepared by the CPA firm of Warren Everett.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same sign. Motion carries.
All right, Mr. Osborne, go ahead.
In the memo I've given you, second page, I did want to point out that I know we have had some discussion among ourselves individually as to whether or not we would continue with the Warren Avery. The bottom line is that we're only 3 months away from when we need to have the 2018 audit presented to the state. There absolutely is not enough time to prepare a request for proposals, get it distributed, get responses, interview firms, select a firm, and get them to gear up and move forward. We have had a couple of conversations in the last week with Mr. Minch. He knows that we're unhappy with the timing that went on, the delays, and he's going to make sure that we don't have any repeat of that, and that they will be very diligent in terms of moving forward with that 2018 audit. But basically, I think we need to stick with them. You had voted to do that previously, and so I think we just move forward. If it's okay with you, the prior decision you've made, recognizing that we should be able to expect them to pay more attention to us over the next 3 months.
Kind of back between the rock and hard place, only 3 months to go.
Right.
Realistically, how long should it take them to do it if all goes well, and when would they start? Would they start almost immediately?
I would expect us to have a meeting with Mr. Minch and whoever on his staff is going to be doing it within just the very next few days. And I would expect them to move forward. It may well be that we would be asking the state for an extension. Hopefully we won't need to do that because we got one extension. Of course, they couldn't give us a second extension on that audit, whether or not they would give us an extension for 2 straight years. But the main thing is to be sure we get this dealt with as expeditiously as possible.
All right, thank you, sir. Any more questions about the audit? All right, item number 6 involves a resolution, so let me read that resolution first and then we'll proceed. Resolution to recognize police department for keeping Temple among safest cities. Whereas the annual ranking of Georgia cities that have been identified as being the safest places to live and work has been published, and the city of Temple continues to rank among the 50 safest cities in the Peach State. And whereas the identification of Temple and the other 49 Georgia municipalities as the safest cities was done by the National SafeWise organization following its examination of the most recent FBI crime reports and census population data. And whereas Georgia's 50 safest cities have violent crime rates for aggravated assault, murder, rape, and robbery that are 3 times lower than the state average and the national average. And whereas the city of Temple has been included in the top 50 list for the past 3 years, and our community's 2019 ranking of being the 45th safest city is an improvement over Temple's 2018 ranking as the state's 46th safest city. And whereas, in comparison with the city of Temple, the other municipalities located wholly or partly in Carroll County ranked as follows. Raymond was identified as the 53rd safest city in Georgia. Villa Rica ranked 80th, and Carrollton ranks 97th. And whereas we recognize that the key to the city of Temple's high ranking among Georgia's more than 535 cities is due to the continuous dedication and high quality work of the men and women in our city police department. And whereas 2018 certainly was an outstanding year for the Temple Police Department, with a very good overall performance, with virtually no turnover in personnel in the ranks of our police officers, with a very impressive record in dealing with criminal and traffic issues along Interstate 20 and throughout our community, and with continuing community policing success through the officers' interactions with members of all segments of Temple's population. And whereas 39 of the Georgia municipalities included in the 2019 safest cities also were included in the 2018 list, verifying that the city of Temple and these other repeat cities are dedicated to having a safe environment where people can live, work, and enjoy life, and where their respective police departments are committed to the maintaining a very safe community and are prepared to go the extra mile to be sure this same safe live, work, play environment continues. Now therefore, be it resolved by the Temple Mayor and City Council that Police Chief Craig Lee and the entire Temple Police Department be commended for their valuable and successful service to this community during the past year and for their strong resolve to continue this service in the future. In witness whereof, this resolution has been duly adopted by the Mayor and Council of the City of Temple, Georgia on the first day of April 2019, subject to your approval. At this time, we entertain a motion to adopt the resolution congratulating the City of Temple Police Department for its outstanding record of public safety service in 2018, as once again the SafeWise organization has selected Temple to be one of Georgia's 50 safest cities.
Mr. Mayor, I would be proud to offer a motion to adopt the resolution. It is read, sir.
Seconded.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, the same sign. All right, this time we'd ask Chief Lee to come forward. And council, come also. Brings us to item number 7. Consider authorizing the expenditure of a certain amount of City of Temple funds to assist in the planning and construction of the Carroll County Public Safety Memorial Park to serve as a permanent tribute to recognize and remember the commitment and sacrifice of local law enforcement officers, firefighters, EMTs, and 911 personnel who lost their lives while on active duty, and to call attention to those who continue this service commitment. And Chief Lee, if you'll come up to the table.
While Chief Lee's doing that, you've got a thing that Ken gave y'all. Will you take off the beautification $1,000 and make the administration with computer services $2,000? Because I think we're gonna take since our stuff comes from the squash, we're gonna have that money in the city. There you go. Go ahead, Chief Lee.
What was that you said? That's the.
Well, he found your money. I was just changing it and where it came from. Just make that 2,000, yes, sir.
So to my understanding, the city's going, administration's going to get 2.
We're gonna get 5.
5, okay.
So where you need it?
That's good. Okay.
All right, Sharon, Ms. Bivens, would you repeat that again?
Okay, so we had an expenditure where we had asked Ken to see if he could find the money for us to do that. And you all got a sheet where he said we had extra money out at this point. At the very last bottom, it says beautification, $1,000. That needs to come off. But the very first line item says computer from the city, from the administration, we're gonna up that to 2,000. Because this upgrade we've done for our computers will be coming out of our splosh. So we should have that money, the computer services money, we should have that line item at this moment.
Okay. All right.
So 3,000 is coming out of the TV budget. Is that what it means?
At this moment, that's where Ken says it's that.
You know, what I need to get the Ken though, I told him some different line, I was going to shift it around, because I still got the vest that I ordered coming out of that, operating supplies and another one. So what we're going to do pretty much, I think it might be the same. I just need to go through him and check, make sure, because it's got some other line items that we didn't ever use and clean out of last year, so. But if not, we're going to keep it the way it is.
So in other words, we're offering 5,000 to give to that. We may change the budget items where they're coming from, but they should still stay in the department.
So would you like to offer a motion?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion in that we authorize that expenditure for the City of Temple funds to assist the planning and construction of the Carroll County Public Safety Memorial Park to serve, as you've all said, and tribute to recognize, remember, commitment, sacrifice of the local law officers, firefighters, EMT, and 911 personnel who've lost their life while on active duty or call attention to those who continue to service commitment. I would like that motion, please, for 5,000.
We have a motion. Second. We have a second. Any discussion?
Do we need to put in the minutes exactly where it's coming from?
Well, we have to wait till they get it, we can't put it in the minutes if they're gonna shift it around, so what we'll need to do is when they get it done on our April 9th meeting, we'll probably need to put that on the agenda to make exactly sure that you all have it in your hand where it
But-
comes from.
But if we say 2,000 coming out of administration and 3,000 coming out of the
It's,
police
right, just the
department,
line items are all that's gonna change.
that's all that we need
Right.
for this. So
Okay.
where it comes from is not important, except that it's coming from those two places.
That's fine.
So
We can go ahead and do that.
We
Yes.
we- yeah,
Okay.
saying that 2,000 coming from
Administration and
administration,
3,000 from police
3,000
department.
for police as your funding source.
All right. Any other discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. Thank you, sir. Item number 8, change the date of the monthly series of city council committee meetings from Memorial Day on Monday, May 27, to 5:30 p.m. on Thursday, May 23, 2019. I entertain a motion. to
I
do that.
make the motion.
Second. Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. Date change. All right, item number 9. Change the date of the monthly series of city council committee meetings from Monday, June 24 to 5:30 p.m. on Thursday, June 27, 2019, due to the annual meeting of the Georgia Municipal Association on June 21 through 24. I will entertain a motion.
I make that motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Those changes are in place. Item number 10, change the date of the regular monthly meeting of the city council from Monday, July 1 to 6:30 p.m. on Monday, July 8. I entertain a motion to make that change.
Motion to make that change.
I second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. That change is made. All right, that brings us to executive session. And Mr. Osborne discussed a possible increase in compensation for the City of Temple Police Chief. Mr. Osborne has an announcement in regard to that.
If you decide to go into the executive session, we ask that you recess into executive session so that once you get through, if you have decided to do any follow-up action, that when you return to the open session, we can do this wording came from Mr. McRae, include any unfinished business items on this meeting's agenda. So would ask that you consider executive session to discuss a possible increase in compensation for the police chief.
I make that motion.
I second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor of going into executive session, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Go to office.
He did.
I did mention it to him. I said, look, he knows I know how to do this stuff. I said, when she got that roof, I said, let me help you with the roof. I said, they won't rip y'all off. You don't know what they're going to do. They gave you more paper and everything. They're not going to put the stuff they said they want that paper up on that roof because who's going to get up there to see it? And if you got up there, you will know what you're looking at. But see, me, I've been doing this for 25 years. I know something. This is fix the lights out there. They got it. I can get that much so you put it off. We see how they cities. That's drug stuff. Yeah, when I sell that, they go to the drug cap. Now I got 2 cars. I tell you, I got 1 or 2 cars. I'm finna get to the city. Then the rest of the city. Then they can sell them. I'm not gonna sell them. That's what that's all we do. But anything I get drunk, that's it. That's a powerful thing. You got assets. City can't control that. That's not taxed out. For drug seasons, no got back in the day, boy, several houses off the drug money. I can get them anytime. I'm waiting on hitting one now. I'm not doing it like getting out there. That way, I'm expecting to go over there. But the city can mess with my budget. When I got that good home, I can't come down to my way. Yeah. It's another person. Nobody. The mayor's got his name on it. Christian got a name in case something happens to me. But the law, only I can get in that account. That's better. Either sick or something like that, can't make decisions. That's how you can get it there. She was a road here, go back, back. She sits in that corner. Yeah, that's for the 4th of July. That's what I was telling you, I was gonna get at you all, we'll do that damn thing. I have to do a report every year. Yeah, they got that, man, it's crazy. Millionaire passcodes to get it. They wanna know what money you had, how much you got, what you spend it on. That's all they do. See, that's all they want, that's me, my balance. The city, worry about my balance, it's them the one I have to worry about. Because if I do something that we can't fig on. We're gonna sit down, there's a lot of things, yeah, it's a lot, yeah. But I got other accounts, I'm gonna send the police. This is a whole different matter. So we start putting that hope to them, we love you. They should have put a roof on that thing. They should have been part of the building. I didn't have windows on the front of it. It's like when you walk in and go to what you got here, put another window on it. I pulled the door, it looks like shit. Hey, you got nothing over there. My Christmas. Did you see that? Did you take that? Did you
That's just one.
I'm a certified counselor for the state of Georgia. Domestic violence course that I ain't been ready. When they get out of probation or parole and stuff, they send them to come to me. I counsel people that's older than me, younger than me, doctors, lawyers. I got that certification. It took me 5 years to get it. Sometimes they will call you and just say that you a few questions, and they let you go back down. I can tell you why this is. I remember that I went to the city, so I take interest in the city. It's like police department. Lately, last week, doing the instruction is out there. It's the back of our what happened? I went out there and had I'm only almost out of it.
She wants to sell you, even though it's the same. I went out there myself, but I have also checked, because that's a detail, that's a city street. Now, there was a main route that was going out there for traffic or something like that, but I ain't looking out there, but he ain't get fired. Then I put out there, get a call, he got done. And messing, they gonna pay the overtime, they gonna pay the overtime, but you talk about that one, you see how, I kept it on shield, he still not answer to the calls. If he's sitting there with a flag and then somebody get a robbery call out or something, he don't drop the flag, he's going. So that's what we're going to talk about. And that's what I'm saying. The city having these events like the 5K run, 3 or 4, and it's requiring 8, 9, 10, 12 officers to work this stuff. And then we're going to do this, that's all. We'll see. I mean, we have to close the street.
Why are you wearing sunglasses inside?
You go outside, the wind.
I
I think I'm afraid with that wind, to make my eyes, I want to have dry eyes. And I can calm this all right up here.
Hey, it feels good. That's all that matters.
Did you move? The old ladies in the show.
How's it doing with all your young in Texas?
She wants me to fly out there at Easter.
Go.
Yeah. My brother was supposed to come and we were going to go together. But I don't know if he just was saying that one day and forgot about it. But
You need to go.
I know. She just left. And I'm meeting her down in Gulf Shores 1st of June for a week. Yeah, she wants me to move out there.
No.
I don't know. I like it out there. It's nice. Yeah, but if Jonathan ever decides to have a baby,
Then you gotta come back.
yeah, I gotta raise him. Raise the rest of them. I'm that way.
I know, well, see, Scott's in Raleigh, but Lance's always next door. And Sarah Andrews, well, Colorado Springs.
Do you have a daughter?
Granddaughter.
Oh, okay.
No, I
I was gonna say, I thought you
She's
only
the only girl. And she wanted to have a boy, that's all we had a boy.
Yeah.
But since she's out in Colorado Springs, she said, you and May, I want to get to this.
The Coyotes never really wanted kids, and then they were gonna adopt this little baby that kind of fell through. And so I think she's getting her nerves. And, you know, he's a baby boy. Couldn't leave his baby.
No.
She don't want one. She weighs 10.5, and her little bitty self is afraid she'll have a 10-pound baby. I know it. It's a hot one.
But Sarah Andrews was wrong. Not proper Japanese. She had a hard time with her kids. Oh, yeah, they had to take one.
Oh, man.
They take both.
I always thought God did
Sarah
something.
Andrews, she had to move at Navy High School, and they pulled on Sarah Andrews. When she got here, her head was pointed, well, she did right, but oh, she was, I called Scott, finally got a hold of Scott at the hospital, and he says, well, she's got eyelashes and pointed. I bet she's a little dog.
My little brother was
The
like
Japanese
that.
don't have all that.
Oh, they don't?
Well, they close like, Harami does, but most of them they close like
Oh,
on both ends, like it's a sheet.
uh-huh. Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's the first thing he said, she's got pointed head and eyelashes. I bet she's a dog.
I was 12 when my little brother was born, and he was born like that, and my dad was Dexter, and he was, I was my dad, of course, so
They
great
put-
story.
They put sand there.
Really?
She's got it's like a little.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. That's what they had to sew it up.
No, it looks like a little horse. Just a little gap, you know. It's not so noticeable now, I guess, since she's got bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was really noticeable when she was tiny.
They got a couple more years to decide if they're gonna have a baby. They might. I probably will sell my house and go to Texas if they're gonna stay there. Yeah, but he's with Lockheed.
Well, I've got a friend that's been out there.
That's
Well, they was
what
always
that's
from Carrollton, you know, and the big kids will never come back to Carrollton.
really.
They were born and raised, but the kids never know anything but Texas. So
Texas
to them,
is the
that's
cool
home.
state. I like it. I mean, he lives right near Fort Worth, and that's
Oh,
just
that's
a
a
cool.
pretty
little-
area.
It is.
My best, well, my friend, she worked out here for years, she went back to her home in Fort Worth. And now she lives in Conroe, but, I used to go visit, pretty place.
It is. It's really pretty peaceful.
Get to go to Cowboy.
Yeah.
Museum.
Well, they.
Cowgirl Museum, they got a cowgirl museum.
She actually lives outside of it, but just like 15 minutes from downtown. And, but I think it'll be Marietta in the next few years, you know, like to Atlanta.
Everything I do.
You know, if I get out, I'd sell my house and move
And
out
Houston,
there.
I'm not crazy about Houston, it's got more than bad.
Dallas is like,
Well, Houston, they got all that, when Katrina came through, it's just
Oh,
not like they used to be. Everybody moved out of the state.
yeah. I know this little town she's in, it's called Aledo. And some builder just bought this place for a subdivision, gonna bring 50,000 families in. So, see, it's gonna be part of Fort Worth in a few years. But
Oh, yeah.
they could move anyway. Wish they
Texas is a
moved to the
big place.
beach. I want them to move to Florida.
You know, Donna Gentry, she lived at Galveston. She lived
Oh,
in
yeah?
Galveston Beach.
She
You knew
liked
that,
it?
didn't you? You know
Uh-uh.
Donna?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where she's at.
Oh, I didn't know that's where she moved
Yeah.
to. What made her go there?
Well, she's back here now because her mom Virginia's not well. But all the kids are out there except her.
Oh, really? Because she went first, didn't she? Her
But
kids
her and all
did?
the kids went with her.
No kidding.
Well, they all at home then.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow, what made them go there? She get remarried or
She
something?
had a boyfriend and he had big dreams. Talked to him going out there and then he went out there and he decided to come back and do something else and he never went back.
Oh, what happened to me? I came here.
Yeah, you know how that is. They tell you everything.
Well,
He was a good old shaft. But she lives on gas, she lives on gas.
oh,
Well, he
what?
did, but she'll go back, I'm sure, because all the kids are out there
Yeah.
now, but she's had to stay with her mom and dad. Virginia.
I probably should be up in Virginia right now.
With her mom and dad.
Yeah, they're not doing good. They're not tough like me.
Well, I
boys. They'd be mad they heard that.
My dad was, my mom was, they were brought up in the crazy. They got to.
That's how my
And
grandma
they made
was.
us to.
Yeah,
Daddy always said, you would never depend on nobody.
that's right.
We did.
That's the way it be.
Mama said, you can always come home. Get mad, you didn't have to stay there. She was told she had to stay. She made her bed, sleep in it. Mama thought, we didn't have to do that. No, we didn't. Well, you just pissed me off. I'm going home.
I've just decided I like having a house of my own.
Nobody
I don't,
there to
yeah,
boss you around.
yeah, and nobody tell me I got to go or we're gonna sell it or it's all my decision. Of course, Chris is like, put it in our name. And I'm like, yeah.
It sure is. You keep it long.
That's right, that's right.
You worked your little butt off to you. That's how I look at it.
I really didn't work for that. I got divorced for that.
Oh. See, I come out that good divorce and I was going to give up something. Good luck.
Huh? It must be a hard decision, but it's gonna be good if they don't get to it. I think they just go in there and talk about stuff. You know, I don't think they talk about just that thing. Yeah, because they already got everything decided before they come to these meetings. Yeah, they, yeah. Can't tell. They look at each other, you're supposed to make a motion.
Oh, really?
They don't say it, but you look at it.
I can't see you, but just to see.
Yeah. I would. What's the, that's what it is over here. Y'all need to have one of these meetings, department head meetings,
We do have.
without nobody else but y'all. Y'all make it run the city.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
you've been to committee meetings, right?
Well, I think, department head meetings would be good,
We have those on
Without-
Monday mornings.
without any admin there.
But we have those too.
Oh, that's good. That's why I figured they
And
got
we have admins there too. Anybody want to show up?
Really? How you get anything done, you gotta worry about.
I'll just do the best I can.
Lady behind the lab was looking for a job and she called you. Her name's Ann Williams. Maybe Mary.
What, the job?
Yeah, but she didn't have a, she hadn't worked in 16 years.
That's the one I've got. I've only got one application. They hadn't given it to me and showed me.
She didn't have a high school diploma. And I told her that it said that she didn't have a high school diploma, but She'd be a hard worker. But,
Oh, she would.
but she is surprised.
Well, I'm not either. I'm trying to get by on people like that.
Yeah. And she hasn't had to work. Her husband got murdered, I think, or died, like, when she was pregnant with a boy. And so she's been living off of his and her Social Security. Well, they took hers away. Her son's only 16 today. And they took her death benefit stuff away.
Why?
I don't know, she can't get it back, put her straight into it.
Well, no.
I don't know, me and you'd get one.
Yeah. I'd be on somebody.
I would too. They would explain it to me, and she won't. So anyway, she got a job at Wendy's. They're making her work 8 hours a day. Don't even give her a 10-minute break. You're crazy, man.
I'm supposed to give you that thing. I'm looking at it. So often, call in and have to talk to her.
And maybe we will.
Interview her and stuff for that.
I know she'd be a hard worker. She might get on your nerves about it because she ain't right, but she would work. And she's a clean person. She don't appear that way, but her house is like immaculate, you know, so anyway.
You might want to take out. I hadn't heard nothing. We got to have somebody who's killing me.
Well, they probably didn't because she doesn't have a house. Yeah. That's what I thought, that she'd be good like that. At least I think she
You ain't
would.
gotta
She
add
could
to it
not.
too, all you gotta do is.
I asked her how she's doing it Wendy's. She's like, oh my God, it's killing me. But she hadn't had to work, you know, except at home for the first couple of weeks. Killed her, but she did what she had to do. I admire
Well, they got
that.
younger kids.
Yeah, and they're taking
They
advantage
don't
of her.
work.
Yeah, they're like, Ann, do this, Ann, do that, Ann, do this.
And she will.
Yeah, because she needs a job now.
I hate that guy, it's so gross. I had to have a place clean up so
Have they started working on that building?
I told you, had you had anything?
I swear.
It was like Tuesday.
It does. I mean, they need to get on that. I can't believe you ain't got
2
somebody
years
to
to get
fix
rid
this.
of it, looking like this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm not, we'll cross it. I tell you, me and Joe tell each other, we will get out and don't really exist. I'm gonna take Amy home, she's in nursing home.
That's pretty.
My sister Sarah got this influenza, but she, I'll have to get a hearing aid batteries. Give me the wrong side. So I had to get somebody to go do it for me. And I had to pick them up and take them to
Oh,
her.
yeah.
And that's what they
Drop
gave me the one
some by
that
Lester.
was on her chart.
Lester won't wear them. Huh?
Well, I really can't use them if she hadn't got one. And what they sent her, she still couldn't use them because it was the wrong side. I called her, I said, she can't hear this one. You do what that's on that chart. She said, I don't know. She said, we didn't update her chart. I said, but anyhow, so now I was gonna take her, she said, check her to rehab. She wanted to go to Pine Knoll.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good place anymore, so.
See ya.
Yes, sir.
Maybe it's extra.
I was just gonna say mine, I got it.
All right, this time I would entertain a motion to return to open session.
Make a motion, we return to open session.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, same sign. All right, we are in open session. We have no unfinished business items to complete. So at this time, we'll go to closing comments. Ms. Bivens,
No, sir, no, thank you.
Mr. Walden, Mr. Wallace. No. Ms. Miller, Mr. Bratton.
Nothing.
All right, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Eating their chocolate.
just came out, yeah, they just came out. No one finished. Closed, and they were done.
I just,
Yeah.
I mean,
There you go.